Victor Von Doom.
I know who I am. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. What?
Nice strike here, and welcome to my amazing subs who are still here after my absence. Hope you're doing amazing, and if you're not a subscriber, or if you're new around here, I hope you're having a great day too. With Thanos out of the way, Kang dealing with some legal issues, what's next for the big threat for the Avengers in this new era of the MCU? What about a villain that fans have been wanting to be depicted correctly for quite some time on the big screen? And it looks like we've just got some big news that dropped at San Diego Comic-Con. We now have our big bad moving forward, and that is Doctor Doom. And to play this iconic character, Robert Downey Jr.? Now let's be real. We all know RDJ can kill it in any role, but does that mean that that is the right move to do? This news is very surprising because in the midst of the MCU now, we've kind of had a lot of, well, crap hit the big and small screens, with some exceptions, of course. And as far as their track record goes, it hasn't been the best, especially compared to the first three phases. Not to say every movie in phases 1 through 3 were great, but, you know, a majority were. Marvel has now buried themselves in a place where they're in some big trouble when it comes to having hype for their products and being able to handle these movies and shows in a fiscally responsible way. So they absolutely need something that is going to bring back some of the old fans that they pushed away and bring back some of that excitement. What better way to do that than by announcing RDJ is coming back, but not as Iron Man, but as Doctor Doom. Surface level, sounds pretty good. I mean, you're getting a very popular character, if not the most popular comic book character on the big screen. And not only that, you're getting the Russo brothers back to direct Avengers 5 and 6?
We're back! Classic! We are back! We are back!
Wrong.
Well, maybe not completely wrong, but hear me out. Deadpool Wolverine is a movie that is going to make so much money at the box office. But why? Is it because it's a Marvel movie? Oh, absolutely not. The days of having Marvel slapped on any one project and making $1 billion, that is over. And to be real, if any movie's gonna make $1 billion, especially the recent ones, it's gonna be Deadpool and Wolverine, for sure. The reason that movie's gonna make what it makes is because of Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. People like seeing familiarity. But it doesn't have to just be the characters. It's the story, but not in a, you know, every single movie's end of the world type situation, right? I'm talking about stories that were well written, had moments of seriousness with levity, of course, without going over the top, and having a film with heart, you know? You need a good story. And that's the familiarity that Marvel needs to bring back. Not just the characters. As cool as it seems for RDJ to come back, he is, you know, so Iron Man, right? That it'll be weird to see him as either a different universe Tony who turned into Doctor Doom or just another character while still being acted by RDJ. Honestly, it just feels like a cheap way to create hype, and knowing how they've already handled all this multiverse stuff, there's a high chance it's just gonna suck. So all that hype might be for nothing. This just reeks of desperation from Marvel. It's like they're on life support or something, right? And their final move that they could think of is to bring back a beloved character because they failed to continue the MCU properly. So this is like their last ditch effort, you know. Will it make money? Psh, of course it's gonna make money, if only just to see how RDJ fits back into the Marvel films. But making money doesn't always mean a good movie. Example, Captain Marvel. Bringing back older characters sounds like it could be fun. Deadpool and Wolverine is proof that it can be fun. At the same time, though, that movie also highlights a lot of problems and issues that Marvel's having, which is that they've just turned into a company where they need to bring back older versions of the same characters or bring back the same story to try to make a movie out of it. Real quick, just wanted to clarify here. I actually am a big fan of No Way Home, but still doesn't change my point. Just saying. What they need to focus on is why were these heroes successful to begin with, and try to fill that void that is now there because the OG Avengers are gone. Not go back out and gather them up again. And I know what I'm saying is under the assumption that Marvel will be having, you know, crappy writers for this film, but I mean, come on, can you blame me? It's not like they've been proving me wrong lately. But to wrap up, I do think it's an interesting idea. I mean, I love the fact that the Russo brothers are coming back, considering most of what they've done has been good, at the very least decent. And by bringing them in, they've completely got rid of the previous ideas of Kang Dynasty, which is great. All that Kang stuff was stupid anyway. It could have been good, handled very poorly. This honestly overall seems like a return to form. Maybe. But honestly, now we just gotta hope that the script is good. Because if I'm not mistaken, the last person who was in charge of the scripts for Avengers 5 and 6 was the same guy who wrote Multiverse of Madness. And man, I'm not gonna lie, I hope he never writes anything else for Marvel again. So I leave it up to you guys. What do you think about this news? Do you like the idea of Robert Downey Jr. coming back to the MCU, not as Iron Man, but but as Dr. Doom? Do you like the idea of the Russo brothers coming back to direct Avengers 5 and 6? And do you think that this is a proper return to form? I'm just hoping to see something good come out of all of this, and we're just gonna have to wait and see. But that's pretty much it. If you like the video, like the video. And if you like this kind of content and want to see more, why not consider subscribing? Thank you so much for watching the video, and until we meet again.